wives decide to meet, and finally they're all complete, and we see that Umayeni has now returned back Mzumbe to her home. She's no longer living at her parents' house, and basically they're updating each other on the situation. Now the main issue is the fact that Musa's diet needs to be resolved and they all need to be on the same page. So once again, it was a shock to me. Please do let me know down in the comments if you knew that Musa was diabetic. But it seems like Musa had already a diabetic diet, and now because of the hypertension, remember in one of my videos I mentioned that hypertension is really linked to diet and exercise. So his dietitian has given them a meal plan, and obviously because his wives are the one who's taking care of him, he needs to follow it. However, the wives are basically just complaining that Umusa is so stubborn, and now that he's sick, it's even worse. Omangwabe was even mentioning that she feels like he is taking advantage. So did Umayeni, and they're basically trying to understand how to make sure that he does not relapse once again. Now, they start speaking on what made him sick, because remember Umayeni wasn't there, and Umayeni is straightforward. She's like, listen, I was not the cause of what made him sick. I'm not a sangoma. Why should I know why he's sick? He went to the doctor. They say this is why he's sick. He is the cause of why he's sick. They were also talking about the fact that the doctors apparently update them on messages, and Umayeni was like, listen, I get all the information from Uthando. And Umangwabe was like, hey bo, it's not our problem. It's you who's supposed to make sure that you literally are on par with the doctor's orders. Like, why are you not following what your husband is going through? And Umayeni says, listen guys, she repeats what she said to Umakele. She says, Musa is in hospital because of number 5. That is it. And next week's episode, we see that Musa blames Umangwabe for being the reason why he is in hospital. And had they all united and agreed on what Umayeni is saying and put the blame on Musa, that statement that Musa was saying next week would have never actually been something which was, he could actually say, and the wives can say, no, Musa, you're lying. But once again, they try to make Umayeni look like Boohoo the fool. Especially Umangwabe. I saw her in this meeting. She was looking like, hey, what is this woman saying? This woman doesn't care about her man. Only for next week for her to be the only one blamed for the reason why he is in hospital, because of the fact that she threatened to leave. Now, while Umayeni is basically talking, Umakele is laughing, and Umakumalo, once again, with her smart mouth, she's like, I don't understand why this is a joke. This is something which is serious to be made into a joke. Like, what Umayeni said was nothing funny. She just said the honest truth. It's just that obviously, when you think about it, it's funny. Now, honestly, I realized that dynamic of that family, the 4 wives, there's no unity at all. Absolutely no unity. One wife is standing up not only for herself, but for all of them, and holding Musa accountable, while the rest of them are tiptoeing Musa's actions. There are 2 who are basically just saying that, listen, we are to blame partially. We need to support our husband. There's one who we saw her tune change after the family came and said we want cows. And another one who in diary sessions she says that her husband is terrible, but in front of everyone she makes it seem like everything is kumbaya. Anyway, do let me know your thoughts on how the fakeness of the wives have become and almost a stubbornness in his diet. Honestly, I really do feel this is actually the one of the main reasons why he actually went back to hospital and actually got a stroke. And I did speak about this in my previous video, so do check it out. But I spoke about how I don't think Musa was actually eating a healthy diet at all. We saw him going out on restaurants. He's someone who's always on the go, and to be someone who's diabetic and not eating properly, obviously you're going to relapse, and unfortunately the consequences are quite deadly. But anyway, we have come to the end of today's video. Do let me know down below your thoughts on this whole matter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell down below. Till next time, love and light. Bye.